Hello Sagittarius, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your mid-March tarot card reading, March 2024. As a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And also check out your sun, moon, or rising readings for any further insights for your journey. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got going on for all of you wonderful Sagittarians out there. Whoop, okay, you too, definitely. Let's just turn you over now. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Cool. Okay. Love. Okay. Let's see here. Again, let's always start off with the past, things you might have dealt with, as we move forward into the present and future. Okay, so wonderful things here. So first of all, let's start off here. We got the first major arcana. We have the Star card. And this being a pop-out card, definitely this is telling me for some of you in the past, it could have been something even longer, a longer period time ago. Really taking the time to understand who you are. This is a rebirth or awakening from a hardship, from conflict. This card comes after the Tower. So if any of you have had a Tower moment where there was some type of big change, some abrupt change of some kind, this is telling me that, you know, you've learned something from that. You've had things stripped away from you. And it could have been a difficult process. But from that, you've come to a new realization, a new sense of hope, a new sense of being. You're being awakened into someone new, into a more genuine or authentic version of yourself. So as we move on from there, we also got the King of Wands here in the reversed. So this really tells me in the reversed, playing off of that Star card, I think it says for me that some of you have had the time in the past to really think things over, to understand the vision or foresight that you want for your future, long-term future. And I think it's really saying, you know, what does it take to make that happen? Who is it do I have? Who is the type of person I need to be to make this happen as well? So here I think it's something here is really telling me for some of you that in terms of what it is you want to be working on in terms of new skill sets, new ways of being. That's really what's coming to me, and above all else, like, what are the personality traits I have to work on, or what type of personality traits I have to embody in order to get what I want? Do I have to be more motivated? Do I have to be a little bit more disciplined? Do I have to be a little bit more ambitious? Whatever it is, you know, but whatever those are, it comes from a place of you truly wanting it. Again, that Star card talks about authenticity. So it's up to you to make it happen. I think for some of you, you had this deliberation process where you can understand those feelings and to say to yourself, okay, if I want those things, I'm going to have to plan out and make sure I can do the correct steps to make it happen. We also got the Four of Pentacles here. So this is telling me for some of you, if this is something career oriented, something with business, something with money, your health, whatever it may be, it's saying that, you know, you really are using your resources in a way where you're kind of saving them up, you're protecting your resources for yourself to make something happen, if you will. So this is telling me, you know, by having a more, not a scarcity mindset, but being a little bit more frugal in some type of way, saying no to certain opportunities should there be a certain monetary investment or anything like that that you have to make it happen. You're kind of using it and saying no to those opportunities so that you can save them for yourself, so that you can use them for your own goals, for the own things that you are passionate about, for the vision that you have for your future down the road, if that makes sense. We also, so now as we move on from the past, let's move on to the present. So, okay, another major arcana, the Death card. Definitely a time of transition. I mean, this is telling me, this comes underneath that Star card. So this is telling me it's not anything bad. But really, I think this is telling me you've let go. As I said, the Tower card comes before the Star card. You are transitioning from any type of conflict, pain, disappointment, any abrupt, changes that may have happened in your life. And now you're starting to get to the point where it's a revelation, where new ideas, new hope, new versions of yourself are coming to light. And through that is through this death process, is a card of transition. And as you can see here in the back, there is a sun coming up on that new day. As this person has died, there is a new sun coming up, meaning that life is moving on. From your dark period of the tower, there is a new light shining now that you've gone through that phase. So really, this is telling me for some of you, I think this is telling me that you have moved on or still moving on during this month to move on from any type of releasing yourself from anything of the past. And now it's going to just make room for just who you are now and what makes sense to you now. We have the Knight of Pentacles as well. So again, I feel like for some of you, I know the Knight of Pentacles traditionally talks about taking care of home life and all this other stuff. They don't go on a big journey, but I really feel like for some of you, if there is something playing off of that King of Wands reversed, if there's something that you want, go for it. Especially if it's something monetary, if it's something with your peace, something with balance, anything like that. I think it's something where you have to go after it because it will help your home life, because it will help with your finances or give you some type of stability or personal abundance that this card may usually suggest. So I think here is saying to push your limits a little bit, to keep the goal in mind, and to move forward and take it slow. This card is much different from the air and fire cards, which are talking about fast movement. This is the Earth card is really talking about take baby steps, take it slow, move a step at a time, and every step that you take is progress, regardless to what degree. A step in the right direction is always going to be progress. We also have the Nine of Cups here, so I really feel like for some of you, again, with that Death card and that Star card, you've definitely moved on. Nine of Cups tells me about emotional abundance. It talks about a certain wish coming true. So I think for some of you, even if it's just even emotionally celebrating that the hard times are over, that the conflict is over, that transitional period or hard times of the Tower have finally ended, where you can kind of take a deep breath and you can kind of say, I made it. I think especially here in the middle of your reading, this is the main focus. So here, I think there is a lot of things where you are very aware and very present in your current situation, where you're realizing that there are a lot of things to be grateful for in your life, that you have the ability and used your energy wisely in a way, for those of you who have gone through a very challenging process of the past, to make sense of it, to go through it slowly, to acknowledge your feelings. Again, a cup's talking about emotion, and to go with that journey that the universe wanted you to go through, so that you can learn what you needed to learn, and then get to a place where you can kind of take a rest and kind of just say, wow, I went through all of that. Let me give myself a pat on the back. Let me acknowledge everything that I've done for myself to change the situation, to deal with it in the best way possible. And now let me just enjoy this emotional, fulfilling cups that I've worked hard to attain in my life. So as we move on from the present, let's move on to the future and big themes here. Yeah. First of all, as I said, World card. Again, big cycles have ended for some of you. The Star, the Death card, World. This is telling me that there was something in the works that has been going on, whether it be something challenging or something you've been working toward in general, and now it's coming to fruition. Like, this comes underneath that Nine of Cups, which talks about a wish coming true. If you've been working towards something that was emotionally fulfilling, in any sense, whether it be a job, a relationship, a creative endeavor, whatever it is, this World card is telling me it's going to work in your favor, that all your hard work, everything that you've been working toward to make it happen, is going to be recognized and acknowledged, and that cycle will end in the most positive way possible for you. We have two other cards here. We have the Lover's card reversed. So this tells me two things. Number one, this card comes in opposite the last card in your reading, and the first card was the Star. So I think for any of you who have been trying to get over any type of ex, any type of past relationship, Again, we had that Nine of Cups talking about emotion, and that's like kind of like the Bachelor card. It's saying like, I'm out on my own. I'm feeling all this emotional fulfillment. I'm getting over things of the past. I have this emotional abundance that I can drink from, and just feast from and be happy in. I think for some of you, this is telling me you've healed from the past. You've gotten to know who you are now as a person. And now that new day and that Death card is rising for you, where you realize you're not attached or need that that person from the past that you may have had any type of unsuccessful venture with, that may have caused you some type of pain, sorrow, whatever it is. And now you have self-love. Now you have everything that they were not able to give you. So here, this is telling me that, especially if anyone who is just single in general, I think this is just telling me, again, that bachelor card, if you have been foregoing or not accepting opportunities on love, it tells me you've gotten to know yourself on a much more deeper emotional level, where you have self-love, where you know how to give yourself those things that people were not able to give you, where you're able to answer to your own needs, emotional needs, and also to value yourself, to value your life, value your decisions to be single, to be free, to feel all the joys that you can feel alone on a much deeper sense than sometimes with another person, on a much more purer sense, if you will. So here, I think that's telling me definitely that. And we also got the Three of Pentacles here in the reversed. So as I said, if there is something where it comes with business, money, stability that you're working toward, the Three of Pentacles is telling me, that you are either two things. You're cutting out people who distract you from that. Three of Pentacles in reverse saying no collaboration. You're pulling away from people who don't value value your work ethic. They don't value what you bring to the table, anything like that. But this also tells me by removing those people and opportunities, whether it be a job, colleagues, work team, etc., by not focusing your energy on those people and those opportunities, you are going to work on finding the exact group that is meant for you to help you reach your material or financial needs of stability and security. So now we have 3 more cards here. These are going to be shadow work cards. These are things, energy that you are releasing, and now so that you can receive new experiences in your life. So shadow work, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Magician. We got a lot of, I expect to see, are these 2 cards? This is 1 definitely. Yeah, how many do we have here? Oh, that's too many. Okay, so if it was 1 card, there was at least 5 in that little stack. I would have taken it. Oh, but you went around. Oh, I'll go with both of you. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, 4 here. 4 shadow work cards for you. So first of all, Magician. Again, if you felt like that you were not able to manifest things, if you felt like you were not able to make things happen, again, this is telling me, like, if there was any challenges in your past where you felt disempowered, especially, or you felt disconnected from the universe, I think here this is telling me those feelings are going away. This comes right next to that Star card where you find new hope from difficulty. And so here, I think this is telling me as well, you are finding new power from within, and by connecting with that power, connecting with who you are on that deep sense, you're going to be able to start manifesting and attracting the opportunities that you want out of your life as well. We got the Knight of Wands here. So yeah, new motivation, new sense of direction that's going, and it's going to be based in something that you're passionate and enthusiastic about. So here, this is telling me, as I said with that King of Wands reversed, if you're really thinking about a new direction for your future or what you want to be working toward, this Knight of Wands is saying you're going to get that enthusiasm and energy to do so. It's going to motivate you with this idea you have for your future. It's going to give you that fire under your butt, if you will, to move forward, So I think here with that Knight of Wands, not only do you get the direction and foresight, but you get the motivation and enthusiasm to achieve those as well. 8 of Pentacles. So again, this tells me if you've been working really, really hard, and again, Pentacles, Earth energy, as I said before with that Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy is slow. Sometimes we have to work really, really hard and use our discipline on days where we just don't want to do anything, I get those days a lot. So with this 8 of Pentacles, it's telling me if you really put in the hard work, you're going to start to see the results from all of your hard work. Expect to see a lot of self-mastery, a lot of new mastery over certain skill sets, if this is something relating to job or finances especially. Or it just could be self-mastery over your own journey, over certain things that you've gone through. As I said, you got all those major arcanas about getting over some type of big challenge. So if you really had to chip away every day for a very long time to get to a result that you want, expect that result to be seen. And finally, synchronicity, death card. Transition is over. This is telling me the old is gone. The old is dead. It's time to let it go. So now it's really telling me that you are or have moved on from the past, from any challenges you may have experienced. So death card with that synchronicity, the universe is saying it's okay. Take a deep breath. That 9 of Cups, you can take a seat. You can revel in the beauty of life once more. It's over in terms of any types of challenges. Now it's time for you to enjoy life and move forward as old cycles or big cycles that you've been working toward are now ending. These next 3 cards are going to be blessings from the universe, things that are coming your way. What blessings do we got for all of our Sagittarius out there? Another synchronicity. You can't make this up. I felt you. What were you? Love that. Oh, yes. Okay. One more blessing for our wonderful Sagittarians out there. What we got? What we got? Oh, yeah. Is it just one? Oh. Well, 3. Actually, I'll do all 3. Why not? These 3 actually all fit. So I'll just do them all together. So again, another synchronicity. World card. The cycle is over. Whatever big cycle it is, as I said, that you've been working toward, getting over maybe love, getting over an emotionally challenging time or a very difficult time, maybe financially even. World card is saying it's over. You know, the cycle is going to end and a new beginning is going to make its way to you. We also got the 3 of Cups, so there's going to be celebration of some kind. This is in the same row as that 9 of Cups. So as you're going to be able to experience new emotional fulfillment, you're going to have other people as well who are going to support you and celebrate with you. Your friends, family, community, whatever it may be. We have 3 more cards here. They all fell out together. So number 1, we got 2 different fire cards here. 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So conflict of any kind is going to be released, whether that be with people, work environments, as I said with that 3 of Pentacles. Anyone who causes more conflict and frustration in your life than good, expect a lot of resolution. Whether it be you cutting them out of your life, you not investing any more energy in them, or them just being removed in some type of way from your life. We also have the 9 of Wands right here telling me that you've gone through enough. You know, and you have gone through a lot of healing. You've gone through a lot of work where you need to maybe protect yourself, your energy. And now it's time where you can move forward as not the wounded warrior, but the warrior, you know, that you've learned everything you need to learn. You've healed yourself and you're going from a place of survival to thriving. So with these 2 cards, especially, you know, I think here with that King of Wands and that Knight of Wands, this is telling me if you had to really spend time with yourself and really get your mind together, get your passions together into a new form, a new way that is going to benefit you, I think you're going to move forward in a way that is more beneficial. And of course, I had to say the Tower card. As I said, the Star card comes after the Tower card, you know, and this is the last one that fell out. And the Star card was the first card that came in. So this is telling me the cycle is over. The cycle is over. You got the World card twice as well. Death card twice. The cycle is truly over. So whatever challenges you've had in the past, you can let it go. You can let it go. You could do a sigh of relief in that. And now there are new things coming your way. So now these next 3 cards, they are going to be themes about this reading, what this may be about. What else we got? So far we got soul family. What about you? Enlightenment, yes. What else we got? Oh, color. Oh, yeah. Okay. First of all, soul family. Like that 3 of Cups, as I said before, there's going to be a celebration of some kind. I think you're going to celebrate with those who know what you've gone through. They're going to see a change in your situation, a change in your energy, and it's something to be celebrated about. You know, whether you want to do something big or just like, you know, just talk to them, and say how much things have changed. I think your soul family are the people who know what you've gone through and are going to be able to support you, to give you that hug, to say, good job, we made it, who's going to give you that emotional support and validation that you needed, or that you need right now, in order to really solidify that the bad times or the worst is over. We also have enlightenment. So yeah, definitely as things are being released, cycles are ending. Now there's space for new enlightenment to come into your mind, your heart, your soul from the universe. Lessons and wisdom are coming into your life. So expect to see those more as you release the old, and that new that's coming in is the enlightenment. Finally, color. It's like that like the death card. In that darkness, in the night, as I said, there's going to be that light shining, and that light is going to shine new color into your life. So if you have gone through a dark period of some kind, understand the light is going to come and illuminate that darkness, where you're going to start to see your life in a much more vibrant and lively sense, if you will, a more lively perspective as well. So this is kind of what I see for some of you Sagittarius out there. Again, the biggest theme here is that cycles are over. Whatever hardship or conflict you've gone through, with all the synchronicities of the death card, of the world card, as I said with the tower and star card in the very beginning of this reading, and they both pop up, it's over in the best way possible. So take a sigh of relief and celebrate. Anyway, I hope this reading did resonate with you. Leave a comment if you wish. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. Check out your sun, moon, or rising sign readings for any further insight. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Big thank you to any new or returning viewers. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.